Huh? Where is your group?
I'm presenting alone.
No. Where is your group?
Can we start?
Wait! For the sake of God, sit.
Ananta only. No,
So hey,
Ananta.
look at me. No, it's not Ananta. It's Ananta.
It's Ananta. It's no.
The Dubai Marina is packed with 200 skyscrapers. They were all built in the last 5 years at a cost of several billion euros. But thousands of apartments are standing empty in the luxury harbour district. There's been a severe fall in demand. Barit Peyton Reed has worked in real estate here for nearly 10 years. At the moment, though, her business has come to a standstill. This 200 square metre apartment on the 22nd floor is still empty. A few months ago, the luxury unit would have sold for 800,000 euros. But though the price has been cut by 10%, there's no buyer to be found. The beautiful view isn't enough to lure the buyers right now.
You can't put a percentage figure on the market drop. In fact, there isn't a market at all. The volume of trade we're dealing with right now is so small that it's hardly worth mentioning.
The real estate agent can't even find anyone willing to rent the luxury apartment. Dubai has been hit by the global financial crisis, especially in real estate. Mega projects like the artificial island off the coast are in danger of collapse. Many construction sites have shut down. Dubai's largest construction company, Narkheel, has already laid off several hundred workers. Investors have withdrawn their funds to close gaps in their budgets elsewhere. Now the mega construction firm AR is also feeling the pinch.
This is the story of young entrepreneurs in Dubai, the land of emerging economy. Abdullah, Nada, Noor and Ananta. They lose their money in this global economic meltdown and they decided they should turn this unfortunate situation into opportunity.
Now, after hearing about the implications of the economic meltdown of the real estate here in Dubai, what do you think? How can we take advantage or turn this situation into an opportunity?
Well, I think why not to open a real estate company. We're going to invest in cheap properties, and then after the market moves on, we're going to sell them again for a profit. What do you think?
How much do you think we need to start?
I think we should start with 5 million dirham each.
Yeah, so we're going to put 25% each of us and open an LLC company.
But you know, the UAE law, like local people or local person have to have minimum of 51% of the total shares of the company.
Well, I think in that situation, having that law, I think it applies to me since I'm selling. So why not have a total share of 50% for both of us? What do you think?
That still becomes 50%. Since you'll be needing 51%, I think my suggestion would be, why don't you put both 26% each, so that total becomes 52%. Another, and I will put 24% each.
Yeah, that looks fine.
I think it's fine.
And then who's going to become the board chairman?
Abdullah, why don't you become chairman of the board? And Noor can be executive director. Nada, she has financial experience. I think it will suit you to become CFO.
Yeah, okay.
But we need also someone to look there while they work in the company. Why don't the CEO of the company?
Well, I think that's a good idea. But we also need a spokesperson to represent us in front of the media. And I think the most competitive in this experience is Ananta.
Well, if you guys decide so, it will be my pleasure to work.
Yeah, sure.
So, what do you think we can call the company?
Well, since we're all partners, why don't we include our first initials, like something like AA, N? What do you think?
What's your Nana company? NANA?
I'm thinking Nana looks CC. What about Anan Holding LLC? I think that looks perfect.
Yeah, for me, anan would be sounds better.
Yeah, you
Okay.
agree?
Yeah,
Agree.
Well, agree? Fine.
So what kind of activities do you think we can do with this company?
Well, we can do is we can buy foreclosure properties and distressed properties. And I think this is the best time to buy since market is really going down. So we are really going to get a discount price.
Then from where do you think we can find these type of properties?
There is many sources to get this information, like newspapers or banks, also auctions. Would be a good source of that.
What about the working hours? Personally, I prefer having flexibility. Like I want to be able to go to work whenever I want and stuff like that. So what do you think?
Well,
I think working hours in Dubai is usually in private companies from 9 to 2. So I think we better stick on that.
what's about salaries? Do we give salary every month or maybe every week like in Europe or USA? Or what's the accommodation? Do you have to also give them accommodation to the staff?
Yeah, I think we have to give them salaries and accommodation and also providing them with visa to be able to come.
Maybe that's the best. What do you think?
So I think also we need to rent a space, like office space. So
Well, I think in that situation, maybe since location is very important, why not locate it in Anwar Business Park? It's very unique and it's a very well-known.
Yeah, and a space of only 1,500 square feet is going to be enough, I think. We don't need to spend
Yeah,
too
that
much.
would be perfectly fine since we're going to have only 2 staffs there to work.
Okay.
Okay, but do you think we need more people?
No, I think 2 should be enough. We need just 1 manager and 1 outdoor person to take care of business activities.
Okay. So is
And by the way, what's about office equipment? What type of office equipment do you think we need, or assets, or any other assets you're in your mind?
yeah, we need equipment for the company, like the printers, computers, and anything for the office.
What's about signage? Maybe we need a big signage, let's say 4 feet by 12 feet.
I know a guy who can take care of that. He's really good in this.
Signage is taken care of, so but only concern is how do we fix it? Shall we fix it at the entrance or on the gate, or how does it work?
But about Ahmad Business Park, they have standard, like they won't allow us to fix the signage on any place. They have standard one in the lobby and on the floor, each floor, like we locate them. You have to put only standard signage for them.
So are you saying that Imar is going to then